This one's gonna be Milton Bradley and medical procedures. This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. Mr. Potato Head is to plastic surgery as Pez is to blank. Colostomy, tracheotomy, angioplasty, or electrocardiogram. Pez. Candy of the windpipe.
It's number one.
The category is Greek mythology at the mall. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. You want to take your buddy Achilles shopping for some new shoes before his next big battle. Now, knowing his weakness, which of the following will offer him the best protection? Flip-flops, pumps, mules, or slingbacks? A nice pair of pumps. The only shoes in the group that would really cover Achilles' famous vulnerable heel.
Let's have some fun.
Here comes question one.
The category is pugilistic soap scum. And this one's gonna be worth $1,001 bills. War is a dirty business. Blood, guts, and gore everywhere. Never a mop around when you need to clean up. Because his name is also that of a popular household cleaner, which hero from Greek mythology might be stuck cleaning up the mess after the Trojan War? Comment, Ajax, Mr. Clean, or Achilles? Ajax, hero and cleanser. And if he can't find a mop, he could always use the broom on his helmet.
Here's question number three.
The category, the Ingalls family and weights and measures. The amount on the table is $3 grand. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. On Little House on the Prairie, Charles calls his second daughter Half Pint. If he went insane and made a vase out of her, how much water could she hold? 3 gills, 8 fluid ounces, 10 deciliters, or 4 fluid ounces? A half pint is 8 fluid ounces.
Look what Daddy made me.
Let's have some fun.
Here comes question one.
Okay, coming up, this category is cooking with Christo. 2 G's for a right answer. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, 'cause here we go. You're having performance artist Christo over for dinner and you wind up with leftovers based on one of his most famous works. How is he likely to suggest preserving them? Freeze them while singing about gibbons, smear them all over your body, wrap them in pink plastic, or put them in a mimed refrigerator. Christo is famous for wrapping bridges, buildings, and even islands in plastic. Hey, leftovers, fine. Just keep them away from the cat.
Here we have Goodbye City Life. This one can net you $1 grand. Think fast. While on your way to visit the folks from Green Acres in Hooterville, you take a wrong turn at Mr. Drucker's and end up in a Hooverville. What would you expect the houses to look like? An enormous dam, skyscrapers, cardboard boxes and makeshift tents, or vacuum cleaners? Hooverville refers to Depression-era tent cities built by the poor and homeless, so named because Herbert Hoover was president then. But you know, if the folks in Hooterville made living in a barn seem charming, maybe the folks in Hooverville can do the same for cardboard boxes. And And I believe this one's called Rockin', Rollin' and Inventin'. $3,000 for this one. Hey, you know that band Jethro Tull and their big hit song Aqualung? No? Well, you should. Considering what Mr. Jethro Tull invented back in the 1700s, the band Jethro Tull should have written a follow-up song to Aqualung called what? Machine seed drill, instrument of torture, rigid airship, or cotton gin? Mr. Jethro Tull invented the machine seed drill. Then he grabbed his flute and pranced around like a ninny.
Let's have some fun.
Here comes question one.
And we call this one Japanese Poetry and Raw Fish. And this one's worth $2,000. Please use the correct form to finish this haiku. I can't eat raw fish. It always reminds me of a cold and clammy side dish, a spicy tuna hand roll, the setting sun, or a blind date I had. A haiku has 5 syllables in the first line, then 7, then 5. Incidentally, the blind date had 5 fingers on one hand, 7 on the other, and I can't tell you what else she had 5 of.
It's number one.
The category, baked goods and the height challenged. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. The Keebler elves are what? Nomadic, semi-nomadic, migratory, or arboreal? They're arboreal. Because they live in a tree. They're up there making cookies for Keebler.
Here comes question two. It'll make you feel brand new.
Okay, coming up, this category is History Lesson in a White Wine Sauce. Okay, $3,000 coming at ya. Hang on tight, 'cause here we go. Martha Stewart and Julia Child get together and reenact the Battle of the Five Forks. What war are they remembering? World War II, the Korean War, the Franco-Prussian War, or the American Civil War? The Battle of the Five Forks was one of the last major battles of the Civil War. But it's all good and patriotic until Martha loses an eye.